Okay, here we are, round 1 of playoffs versus Starfeesh and his Pocket Monsters University. We see, of course, the Sun with Torkoal and the Wake, Goldango. Okay, all the threats. All the threats. No big surprise. We knew everything was coming. Sarah was not sure the Terror, but we know now it's Terror Ghost, and of course the what's he called? The not Gallade. Yeah, I'm always guessing these mods of these Iron Valiant. There we go. Always guessing these names. Okay, so leads. He could just lead with the Sun. Could lead with Walking Wake, like with Flip Turn Shenanigans. Could lead with Gliscor if he wants to. I think I just want to lead with Buzzkill. Get my Terror off. So, because, I mean, Walking Wake lead, yeah, it sucks. But I do have the guy with the thing. My Flip Turny boy, myself, the Empoleon. With the Fighting Berry, the Chopper Berry, so I do not have to be afraid of the Valiant, which is nice. But yeah, no Poison type, which is good to know, so we can get up our Toxic Spikes with the Glimmora. If we get hit by physical move, of course that is, we don't have them on deck ourselves. But yeah, looking fine so far in this matchup. This Sarah can be problematic, because looking at our team, we don't have good Ghost Switch-ins. Our Ghost Switch is Meowscarada, which, yeah, it's not the best thing at taking hits, and of course doesn't like the fire moves, but most of our team is fast on this thing. So I hope I can get around not giving it a boosty boost on the speed, and we can just go from there. But let's see, what is his lead? We see Prof Ivy. Prof Ivy is this guy. Okay, he most likely just protects, which is fine with me. I just want to get my Terror off. Honestly, I could U-turn, I could Bug Buzz. I think, like, if he wants to protect, like, he's gonna protect. I mean, that's a given. He's gonna protect. There's no way around that. I think. I mean, yeah, I want to go into my Tot, to be honest, versus that. Yeah, I think that's the best. Just going. I want to go hard into Tot on his protect. I want to go hard Tot on his protect. Don't want to stay in, going for Bug Buzz. If I go straight for Bug Buzz, he might know that I'm Tinted Lens, and then he can have some good switches there. Yeah, there's the protect. There's indeed the protect. Now, he could Toxic me, he could do a lot of things. What is the worst case? Like, he could just stay in and Toxic me, that's the thing. Or he could be afraid that I'm like a Rest variant, I don't care about the Toxic. But he has to, like, I switched it into Gliscor, so he has to know that I have something. So I want to get up my rocks, I think he switches up. There's a world in which he does Toxic me because he's scared of Annihilate, which is fair for sure. But I'm hoping, like, I want my rocks up for sure. His only removal is the Torkoal, which might have the Sun item. So you want to get the chip on that. We want to get chip on Sarah before it can Terror. So rocks are just useful overall. And he might be scared, like I said. I switched it in on Gliscor, so he should know that I have something for this. Protect. But Toxic, of course, makes sense. That way he doesn't touch me. And he doesn't boost my thing. I am on rocks up. I do want my Rocky Rocks up. Todd is not here to sweep. He does hard switch out, okay. So he's scared, which is fair, like I said. This is what I was hoping for. Does switch into Prof Toit. Who's Prof Toit? Prof Toit is this guy, okay. And he drops. So he quick to the Ice Punch most likely. So he could obviously just, he can't Rapid Spin versus me here. I could just go for Fire move in general. I do not enjoy too much. Could just try to chip this thing down. It's not going too much damage to me. He could yawn me. That's the thing. I think I bulk up once. Kind of want to scout those things. He might get his own rocks up, which is fair. Not okay. What I see here is fire. I don't want to lose my balloon on switching under fire. He's not spinning here. He's fire moving, he's yawning. I think I go for one bulk up. Scout what he wants to do. Be a bit of a threat to him. That's why I want to use Annihilate. That's how I want to use Annihilate. And probably break the Ice Punch there, which is fair. I do have the Ice Punch. If I wouldn't have rocks, I would have clicked the Ice Punch. So definitely fair there. If he's Fist Staff, he's not going to do too much damage, but he's not going to do too much damage to me either. Let's see, what do we see? Lava Plume, Will-O-Wisp, Lava Plume. Okay, so Lava Plume should burn at 40%. Does he get the burn? No burn, okay. So now we are at base 100 Rage Fist. And I take killing this thing. Getting rid of the sun, I take that. If he's full fist def, this will do now like 30 to 40%. So I just click Rage Fist. I can click the Rage Fist. Yeah, that does the damage I assume. There's another outdo. Gets a crit burn. No burn, that's a crit though. So now I'm at 150 base power. So now the problem is due to the crit, the next one does guaranteed kill me. But now I have a strong Rage Fist. So honestly, I take this in general. I just go into Doll Face here. I want to keep this guy around. I'm quick with this guy. I'm quicker than the Sterile Edge, quicker than Goldango, and quicker than Glowscore. And now I have a 150 base power Sterile Edge. I want to say 150 base power Rage Fist, which I can still click with a lot of things. And yeah, Moto is just the safest switch in. See Plume. Did I write Plume already? No. Another Plume. Let's see, he switched in. I bulked up. Oh, I switched in Rocks. Then I bulked up to Rage Fist, so 3 turns of Sun so far. This is going to be the 4th one coming up. This now he's pretty. Okay, he's thinking. Like, he probably thinks, okay, I don't want to lose Annihilate, which is fair, so he could go for some other move. He could be super aggressive and Rapid Spin here. We could do, which would be a very aggressive play, but a fair play, because like he assumes that I want to keep this, which is the thing I want to do. But it could punish him big. So he has enough boom. Boom will do very little to me. So my Flamethrower is of course boosted in the sun, and it will not kill from here. It will 2-hit from here. And honestly, his fire resist is the weight, which I have a good switch into, so I just Flamethrower here. If he Rapid Spins the rocks away, that's fine, because then I can 2-hit this guy, which I think he will keep around. So I can Flamethrower into U-turn, get momentum this way. If he just hard switches out, does he switch into Wake? Or what does he switch into here? Sterile Edge? Prof Tot. Who was Prof Tot? Is that the Disco? No, this guy. Okay, makes sense. Get some very little chip on this, like very little chip. Photosynthesis boosts the special attack. Boosts the special attack. Okay, so he's not a speed variant. I mean, he could be Scarf still. He adds the decent chip. And we switch into Empoleon. Even if it's a very, very obvious flip turn of his, we have the Chopper Berry. So I'm fine with him flip turning here. And most likely going to Valiant, because I don't know what else threatens me. Possibly the Gliscor. I think Valiant would be the more aggressive play. Let's go for Flamethrower on the Sun, which does very good damage. That's like super. Let's see, that's damage. He's special attack boosted. Let's see. This guy is called Walking Wake. Is he spec? So what is it we are talking here? In the Sun, his Flamethrower. Wait, no, he has some more special attacks, obviously. Versus my Empoleon. The Sun would do around this damage. So he should be specs. Timid specs. Yeah, because otherwise, if he's not specs, let's take away the specs, he would never do over half. So he specs into Flamethrower. Okay, so we can go back to Dollface. We can just go back into Dollface, keep this guy around. He does double out. Okay, what does he double out to? On my Moltres. Angel Prof Spare. Who's Prof Spare? Here's this guy, Cerulege. Okay. I don't want the U-turn on Cerulege. What I want. Okay, he's Boots. We know that as well. Cerulege is Boots. Okay, so he picks my switch there. Makes sense, makes sense. I don't want a U-turn on this guy. I just want to roar him, to be honest. I just want to roar him. Yeah, making sure he can't set up on me. Will Terra Ghost. Poltergeist will do a bunch of damage. Like, I don't have good switches to this. So this is a definitely a good double for him. Definitely a good double for him. Well, let's see if he's Terra Ghost. Will he kill me with Poltergeist? He does not kill me, but he's like Adamant or Band, it's like a Terra Blast. Terra Blast or Poltergeist? Okay. How much damage are we taking? He's Boots, we know that. That's a crit. That's 300 damage with a crit. That's 300 damage with a crit. Here's Terra Blast and this Ghost. Okay, 2 crits already for him, but no burn, so I don't really know how to evaluate this. Terra Blast with a crit. Terra Blast. He does switch into Goldango. Okay, so that's a good switch for me. No, probably. He should be scared and faster than him. I try to roost here. Let's get the damage still going. Terra Blast, crit, Terra Blast. Can this do? Yeah, if it's absolute max roll, if he's jolly, is 300 on a crit. Is 300 on a crit. Obviously, he could just kill me here, but like the Moltres is so low now to this Terra Blast crit that I don't. It's not valuable barring I get this roost off because I'm slower than everything barring the Torkoal. Trying to get this roost off is the only real value I can get out of this still. Does switch out. Good, good. So he's most likely very slow. So more bulky variants. I get the roost off here. This is nice. Prof Ivy. I don't see Prof Ivy. Okay, that's the Gliscor. That is indeed the Gliscor. Can get a roost off. Which is awesome. We love to see that. That thing gets the poison here. Does he have a rock move? Really toxic here. I think I try to. If I roost, if he earthquakes, like he knows I can roost again on earthquake. I have to U-turn here. I U-turn here. He should be faster than me. Should be faster than me, barring he's zero. I mean, he could be 0 speed. Oh wait, this was naturally faster, right? Yeah, he's faster. I get a slow U-turn off here. If he doesn't have a rock move, he can best case can toxic me. Or do some other shenanigans. Either way, I get the U-turn off, get some slow momentum. I can go from there. See what he wants to do. And go from there. So everything already clicked one move yet. We know the Goldango is probably slow. Walking Wake has of course the Flamethrower and his specs. We know that as well. Flamethrower and specs. So preferably we want to roost with our. He does have the Stone Edge, okay. Did not think about that. I did think that he could have a rock move, but I did not expect him to have a rock move. Okay, he does have the Stone Edge. So, if I go, what can I punish him the best with? With what can I punish him the best? You obviously I can get boost off with you here. Yeah, I think going into you and just taking the Tinless Bug Buzz. He will know that I'm. Air Slash or Bug Buzz? Air Slash just hits his T. Bug Buzz of course hits everything barring the Goldango harder. And Goldango I don't have great switches now that my Moltres is gone and my Napoleon is low. But I still want to go for the Bug Buzz. Could just protect here, which would make sense. He stays in, probably protects. Probably protects, which I would do if I'm in his shoes. But then I can go from there. Then I can indeed go from there. He does not protect, I do mess. He does not protect, okay. Yeah, that's max Bedef Gliscor. Go for Facade, okay. Should do good damage, but won't kill. There's the Poison Heal. So he either protects here, or goes into his Goldango. So I would switch into Tot. I would double into Tot. I would double into Tot. Yeah, there's the Protect. There is indeed the Protect. Protect, Edge, Facade. So he's max Bedef, you know that from the damage, and that means Ice Punch kills him from here. That means Ice Punch will kill him from here. He could go for another Protect, but then I just get more leftovers, which I'm fine with. He could be scared that I get more bulk ups up, so I just want to go for this Ice Punch here. I just want to go for this Ice Punch. He might think I don't have it because I didn't click it last time. But I want to go for this Ice Punch now. Having both my defensive mons dead or so low is definitely scary. Okay, does stay in. Go for Ice Punch. You don't kill him! What? Okay, that has to be a roll. That had to be a roll. Do we live the Earthquake? No. Okay, that is... So, yeah, that most likely was a roll. And yeah, this game is not going our favor. 2 crits and this roll definitely hurts. Definitely hurts. Once this thing is gone... So I could go into you, click Power Gem. Yeah, this is scary now. This thing is close to being dead. If I go into my Meow and just click Knock Off. Doesn't really like anything taking this. Doesn't really have anything in front to take this, but I want to keep this running. I go into you. think I just go for the power gem. So it will kill from here, max special attack, even if he's max Spidef. Which he seems to be. But yeah, that was a dirty roll with the Ice Punch. That was a dirty roll. I go for power gem. That was a dirty roll. Do not like that. Not a fan. Not a fan of that roll. Dang. The crits were already annoying, but this roll sucks. This roll sucks. Losing Annihilate like this, and this thing still being alive. Can protect again, but I think it's too low to really live a hit still. Yeah, that hurts. That hurts. So we just assume like 66 to 79% to like max bit of disco. Profs, I can't. This like they're all some kind of professor. I have no idea which is which. We go for power gem here. Is this Spidef variant? That's kind of Spidef. Kind of Spidef. Honestly, I just keep going for power gems. This is a big threat as well. I just want to free hit this with my power gems. Power gem. Don't give it a boost. Nice, he gets Toxic Spikes up for me, which can be relevant. Yeah, we lift this hit, guaranteed. Now we are in Shadow Sneak range, of course. Now we are in Shadow Sneak range, of course. My Emblem pops. That's Shadow Sneak probably kills me, right? Like half the power of the move which just hit me. Yeah, definitely so. I want to be aggressive, honestly. I have to be aggressive. Let's go into Meow. I want to and have to be aggressive. On the Shadow Sneak, I go into Masquerada. I predict the Shadow Sneak. If he goes for Fire Move, for some reason he got. But I think with the way this game is going... Okay, did not break the switch out necessarily there. Prof Ivy. Who was Prof Ivy again? This guy, okay. Okay, like I said, I just clicked knockoff here. Doesn't really have anything which wants to take a knockoff. You can just click knockoff. Not a prediction on my part. So I assume he doesn't have the Shadow Sneak then. I assume he doesn't have the Shadow Sneak. He clicks on the thing. Which is fine. I just still click knockoff. Yeah, like I said, he doesn't really have anything that he wants to take this knockoff. Everything likes the item. And this thing dies to the knockoff. Okay. He keeps everything alive, but the things are getting weakened. If I... Okay, this go now down. This go now dead. This go now dead. Okay, what do we switch in here? What could we switch in here? Toxic, of course. Goes for Prof Land. That's new. I never heard of the Valiant. Yeah, that's the Valiant. What do we see? Do we see like speed boosting? Speed boosty thing? You do not. Okay, he knows he does not know that I'm locked to knock off. See, Scarf variant. So what are you still good for? You are still nice. You are still nice. You're slower than the Wake and slower than the Valiant, but faster than the rest. You can still do good damage. Especially your Terror Blast ground now, which hits his whole team. I think it's time for you to go. Because Newt, I can potentially still get a Roost over something, for example the Torkoal or the Goldango, depending on how bulky it is. And then I can still be useful. Meowscarada for sure. Meowscarada is probably my win con at this point. Meowscarada probably my win con at this point. I think I sack you. That's first combat. Okay, so he's physical. CC. Which is fair. I don't have really... Okay, get a second layer of Toxic Spikes, which doesn't really matter too much. How do we proceed from here? I probably have to go into Meowscarada. Oh, he's Life Orb. Okay, Life Orb Valiant. L-O. So, yeah, I probably have to go into Meowscarada here. I have to go into Meowscarada. So, back into Meowscarada. Versus Valiant. Valiant. You had like 80-ish%. I have to go for Player to kill you. I have to go for Player to kill you. And I could be aggressive and try to U-turn on his Torkoal, but Torkoal is, I think I can manage Torkoal. Prof Cheese. Prof Cheese is... That's a Goldango? That's a Goldango, okay. So we click me not to knock off, which is fair for sure. I play Raffia. Do some very little chip. That's actually... What does he tell me? That's Goldango. So I have to win this with my offensive pieces, because my defensive pieces are way too low. Going to you, I can Terra Blast him, so I don't think... So I need to be super aggressive to still win this. You get me a kill Terra Blast ground, basically. And then he doesn't give me... So I have to click U-turn at some point, trying to get some predictions right. Try to get some predictions from Mioscarada right. I have to click U-turn at some point, aggressive U-turns, just to get out of this match. Just like you now. Like this, yeah. I can do this very comfortably. Okay. Goldango, make it rain. I roost here. I do roost here. I should live a... Do I live a -1 Thunderbolt? I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I was trying to sack this, but now I get a chance to do Dynasty Plots. It's fair, for sure. Now he's at +1. Now he's at +1. Goldango at +1. Like a Shadow Ball, and let's give him Thunderbolt as well. Does not kill me from here. Both do not kill me from here. So I just flip turn out here. Slow flip turn. And get some. He can get some chip on me. But it's actually better. I expect this is outcome. Yeah, that's good damage. I'm basically the same HP as before. But now I can go into my Terra Blast mode. And just click Terra Blast. Yeah, basically giving me a kill. Basically giving me a kill. Yeah, his whole team is grounded. And this is a Choice Specs Terra Blast. He knows I'm Tinted Lens, he knows I'm no Speed Boost. But I do get a kill here. This is the important part. Without losing him on. I was expecting to lose him probably. But we are still very behind, for sure. We are still very, very behind. We do have a good amount of hazards up, but the Toxic Spikes mainly help me when this is a long game. But yeah, I don't really have the pieces left to make this a long game. So the rocks help for sure, but I don't know if the Toxic Spikes really help that much. If I can kill this thing. He does have the Ground Berry. I don't know if that saves him. It might save him. Depends on his pull. It looks so much like a roll again. God damn it. The rolls are not in my favor. Yeah, I die now. I definitely die now. Okay, so the rolls are for sure not in my favor. This is so close to a kill that this looks like a roll as well. I don't know if it's a roll, but I'm just... At this point, I'm assuming those are both rolls, because look at how low he got with the Ice Punch, and look at how low he got with the Terra Blast here. This is 1 HP or something like that. If I... Let's see. I kill him with anything here. If I lock myself into knockoff, he goes into Valiant. If I go for U-turn and switch into that boy, he can go into a lot of things. Sarah would like, for example, to kill me. So the question is, if I go in for the knockoff, then he has to go into Valiant again. Yeah, I need to win this with Mioscarada somehow. I go for U-turn here. It's in the bug type, kills this thing. Quad resisted doesn't matter if you add 1 HP. And then, okay. So I have to go into, obviously, into my this guy. Then I have to lock myself into... Can't really lock myself into anything. So Valiant is too healthy to lock myself into knockoff. Off land. What's this guy? Okay, that's good. That's good. I can kill this guy. Maybe I can... Probably can't do it. Depends if Torkoal has the item or not. I obviously am flash cannoning here, in the hopes of living potentially. I mean, if I live, I should flip turn. If I do live, I should flip turn because of the Chopper Berry. I don't think I think I'm too low. He's life up, yeah. I think I'm very much too low. Yeah, I think that definitely too low. But now he's at -1 and get some more toxic and some more life up chip on him. So Mioscarada. It's quad resistant. But Valley doesn't have good fit. He has actually decent fist depth, so my knockoff at -1 defense. Yeah, that's 13%. So obviously I have to go to Mouse Grada here. The question is, how do I win this? Yeah, I think I don't win this. That's the answer. I think the answer is I don't win this. I lock myself in a knockoff. Okay, like a crit knockoff maybe doesn't. Oh, I do actually live this. He gets another life up hit on him. And with the knockoff, maybe with Toxic, that's enough. Maybe it's enough, maybe. It's enough, maybe. Okay. I don't think it's enough with the rest. I mean, I do kill the Cerulege. I don't think I get Torkoal low enough. I can crit him. Like, maybe a crit knockoff. That's enough. Actually, I did not count these Sun turns. So if he's boots, I definitely don't kill the Torkoal. Walking Wake. I need probably a crit again as well. Yeah. Rough Toy. That's the thing. Do we see rocks damage? We do see rocks damage. So crit knockoff. Hold up. Crit knockoff, maybe. Depending on how fist deaf you are. Crit knockoff. Okay, let's go. Crit knockoff. Crit knockoff. Some justice. No justice in this house. No justice in this house. Damn. Okay, yeah, we lose in the playoffs. I think I talked enough on why I think I lost. But some good plays from my opponent for sure. Like the double into Cerulege, definitely very nice. The rock coverage on Gliscor, very surprising. So can't fault him too much for that. But yeah, I think with a little less crits and a little more rolls in my favor, this could have been a more closer game in general. But yeah, that's sadly our GBU history. It's sad to go out like this, but GG to my opponent for sure. GM on for the rest of his playoff run. But that's all from me. I will see you another time. Ciao.